The first step in developing the Manitoba-Minnesota Transmission Project is to determine a route for the proposed transmission line. The line will start at Dorsey Converter Station, sweep around the west and south sides of Winnipeg on an existing corridor, and then run south to one of 3 possible border crossing locations. The process of determining the transmission line route works like this. First, we develop a broad route planning area. Then, using a process that identifies constraints and opportunities on landscape, such as existing roads or transmission lines, the planning area is focused down to a series of alternative routes. Technical, natural, and human environments are all considered when we evaluate alternative routes. These can include the proximity to homes and farm operations, agricultural land use, heritage sites, and construction cost. The result is a large number of alternative routes for the transmission line. Then, the feedback received at each stage of the public engagement process plays a key role in ultimately determining the preferred route. A total of 3 rounds of public engagement are conducted, with information from each round used to guide the ongoing route refinement process. Following the first round of public engagement, a preferred border crossing will be determined in consultation with Minnesota Power, who is developing the transmission line on the American side of the border. Alternative routes will also be refined and shared in the second round of public engagement. Then, with the feedback received, the preferred route will be determined and presented in the final round. Any refinements coming from this last round of engagement will be incorporated into the final route assessed in the Environmental Impact Statement, which is then submitted to regulatory authorities for approval. As you can see, stakeholder and public input is incorporated into the route selection process. A variety of methods including public meetings, workshops, newsletters, emails, the internet, and advertising are being used to keep the public informed and gather feedback on the project. For more information or to receive ongoing email updates, visit hydro.mb.ca/projects and click on Manitoba-Minnesota Transmission Project, or contact our Environmental Licensing and Assessment Department toll-free at 1-877-343-1631.